10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, it's not gonna work with that kind of
Transaction completed.
Live at CNT.
If you knew how hard it is to live without.
Yeah. You know what it is.
It's us, it's we, it's DLE.
I'm quite a one big deal.
Urban Chick.
C-Dub the Entertainer was kind of thrown off today. So I'm gonna say I'm C-Dub the Entertainer too. Okay, for the moment, because he would have did the same thing.
You better crack some good jokes today.
No, I don't want none.
You better have some.
I don't want none. You know, I'm not a comedian. Yeah, I mean, I'm very dry. I got dry jokes.
Okay.
Yeah, salt and pepper.
Chicken cross the street.
Yeah.
Well, why did see mine are dry too?
You was coming with it though. Yeah, but you know it's crazy. So I messed around and I was a little thrown off because you know we trying to do some different things here in the studio, man. And I thought it started today. I mean, this week. So I was trying to reconstruct things. So I kind of sent out a message saying that we was using the reconstruction.
We're here.
But we here. We gonna rock out, you know. But you know, other than that, you know, we got a dope show today. We gonna learn some lessons today. All right, y'all gonna get these lessons today. We got the homie Jay the Analyst in the building today. Yeah. And basically, what Jay does is he gonna give you some info on how to market yourself, brand yourself. This man does this, you know what I mean? He has the insider on how to make yourself more, you know, sufficient. I want to say. Jay, where you from, Jay?
I'm from North Carolina.
You from NC? You from North Carolina?
Yeah.
Normally, you've been here too long. You've been here too long because most North Carolina people would have been like, North or South would have been like, I'm from North Carolina. You know what I mean? Word. I used to live out there.
Okay.
I used to. I had I went there for my fake college years. I went to Shaw.
For his
You went to
fake.
Shaw.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my fake college years. It was fake. Went there and I was going there with my brother and I ended up meeting a homeboy at my job. I went down to Publix and got a job. My brother was like, you gotta do something. So I started working at Publix and I met my homeboy, which then went to Shaw. And I go down to Shaw, and for some reason, all the teachers down there like me, man, because I was just in the dorms.
Got you.
Just doing everything wrong. You know what I'm saying? Everything wrong.
Causing all kinds of mischief.
Man, and you know Shaw, you know how Shaw look, right? It's like the mini projects.
Oh, yeah.
There's two buildings on each side, you know what I mean? Then they got the short building, so it was crazy because everybody running around, you know. It's not cold. So yeah, it's not. So everybody was wilding.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, I know how they can.
Yes,
Straight up.
it was bad, but you know, So it was fake college for me. I was a fake student. You know what I mean?
And they're cutting up.
Yeah. And didn't care. So all right, you from North Carolina?
Yep.
How long you been here?
I've been here like a year and a half, almost a year and a half.
Okay. So you just got out here.
Yeah, pretty much.
You fresher than me. I've been out here for 5 right now. You know what I mean? How'd you get into what you're doing? Where did you say, you know, like, what are you, an artist or something? Like, was you an artist or, you know, was you trying to get into something? Like, what made you jump into that?
Yeah, so basically, like, I first started on the internet, like, I'm gonna say about 2010 ish or whatever. I started off a blog. It was like more of a music blog,
right?
Per se, and then I drifted away, you know, starting getting into cell phone repair and things like that, and then I got back into the internet space and started learn internet marketing. I actually joined a company that actually taught me all these skills and everything over the years. And one day I was just like, it was like I was, I guess, in a low point, but really at a high point at the same time, where I was just figuring out, like, hey, what am I going to do next? Like, what's my next venture? I'm like, what am I good at? What I enjoy doing?
Right.
And it finally came to me one day. I was just like on like a random webinar, and I noticed a guy did like some music marketing and stuff. And like that day, I'm like, okay, now my whole life makes sense. I'm like, okay, my dad, he was in the industry. He ran his own independent record label and things like that. I've always been around folk that were really associated with music, and I was like, yo, I know how to do this digital stuff, like help market and stuff. I'm like, it only makes sense, and everything. So basically from there, like that's really how I got into it. And then when I was back in like Charlotte and back in the area, I was just more like, you know, taking over things online and things like that. And then
I never been the type that I could sit at a computer for only so long, and numbers, they scare me after a while.
Yeah,
they get a little annoying after a while. You know, it's like I could read, but them numbers, man, me and numbers never got along at all. Right. So, what was your favorite? And I'll tell you why I'm asking you. What was your favorite subject in school?
I was the best at math, if you want to put it that way.
And this is why I asked, because I figured it had to be a thing like that, because most people that's into math can sit there and look at all those numbers and start saying, oh, if you do this and that, blah 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 blah. Right. I know somebody that could she found some kind of way to, I don't know how she do it. I can't even explain to you how she do it, but if you tell her what's 85 times 90, right, or something like that, she'll find the numbers in some kind of way. It's like she'll go to the lowest thing to connect it, and then she'll say, oh, you just add on this. And I'll be like, how
that's how in my head, it's like it's a picture in my head, and it just
that's mud to me, like, man.
It's crazy.
all mud to me, man. I wouldn't even be able to know what the heck that is. Give me a minute, I'll be back. I have your answer.
Let me get my calculator.
Word up, calculator. So all right, so now you in North Carolina, you starting to get into this thing. Pops is in a record. He got his own record company going. And now, did you come across an artist? Because you know, a lot of young artists or artists, period. You know, we all back in the day. The move was, you know, masterpiece style. You get out there, pop your trunk,
sell it out the trunk.
Yeah, mom and pops right out the trunk.
Yeah.
It's different now. It's SoundCloud. It's, you know, just, hey, here go my music, uploaded all over the place. And, you know, honestly, it seemed like it should be easier to just get on the internet and make it pop off, you know?
But it's not.
It's not that easy.
It doesn't just work that way.
Right. A lot of kids think, oh, I could just do my own music and put it online and
hopefully it'll take off.
Yeah.
Hopefully it get discovered by DLE Radio or somebody.
So
it doesn't work like that.
What do you say about? Well, I'll get into I'll get into that later. So this is what we'll do. Let's take a break. Let's get into a song.
Okay.
All right, and we're gonna come back and we're gonna kick it. I got some things for you.
Sure.
We're gonna play around here, all right? So y'all know what it is. It's us. It's we.
It's DLE.
Yeah,
we got
right
the
back.
digital badass.
Yes, sir.
Forgive me, Lord, of my sins and all of my shortcomings. I surrender, because I know I have a lot of them, but I humbly place them before you and ask you to change my heart. Voices in my head telling me I need to change. Self-medication never take away the pain. New addiction feelings tell me, can you stand the rain? Cause I don't know which way to go, the story never changed. Voices in my head telling me I need to change. Self-medication never take away the pain. New addiction feelings tell me, can you stand the rain? Cause I don't know which way to go, the story never changed. Where do I start? Gave my heart, all you wanted was me. Sacrifice your own life so I can rhyme on this beat. In due time I rewind. Now I'm starting to see it ain't a day in my life you ain't been there for me. I was hanging with the homies in the party, you was right there. Could've caught a stray on that day, but you was right there. It's your praise that's so amazing, I acknowledge that. A gift from God to write these bars, so now I give them back. I give it all to you, God, and ain't no turning back. Sky's the limit when you win it, so there's no cap. Big fish, small pond, so I adapt. In this world of iPhone and Android app, voices in my head telling me I need to change. Self-medication never take away the pain. New addiction feelings tell me, can you stand the rain? Cause I don't know which way to go, the story never changed. Voices in my head telling me I need to change. Self-medication never take away the pain. New addiction feelings tell me, can you stand the rain? Cause I don't know which way to go, the story never changed. I've been praying so hard, Lord, I know that you hear me. So much going on today, I just ask for forgiveness. Protect my mother and my brother, cover all of our children. In the event of my demise, hope they see in me different. Give me the strength to change the things that I can. Learn to be a man, standing on my own too, doing what they won't do. Grateful I'ma show you, be a light in the dark, and keep building till I'm finished, like knowing the art. Voices in my head telling me I need to change. Self-medication never take away the pain. New addiction feelings tell me, can you stand the rain? Cause I don't know which way to go, the story never changed. Voices in my head telling me I need to change. Self-medication never take away the pain. New addiction feelings tell me, can you stand the rain? Cause I don't know which way to go, the story never changed. Voices in my head telling me I need to change. Self-medication never take away the pain. New addiction feelings tell me, can you stand the rain? Cause I don't know which way to go, the story never changed. Voices in my head telling me I need to change. Self-medication never take away the pain. New addiction feelings tell me, can you stand the rain? Cause I don't know which way to go, the story never changed.
Oh, it's not gonna work with that kind of.
Transaction completed.
If you knew how hard it is to live without.
It is. Yeah, we did.
We're here.
Yeah, we here.
We're back.
It's us.
It's we.
It's DLE.
It's DLE.
What's going on, sis? I see you. Yeah. Yo, man, that was my boy Casino Roulette. Y'all seen him? He was on the show last week. They did the finale for what was that? Love and Hip Hop.
Yes.
Yeah, that's Scrappy brother right there. His homie came through and killed us with this
story.
ill story.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like you know the thing is you I didn't watch Love and Hip Hop.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really care for it, but when you hear it out his mouth, it's totally different.
Yeah.
thing, you know.
The story was so touching. Yeah, I was just telling Jay about it. I was like, it's mind blowing.
Yeah. Now it was tough. So Jay.
Yeah.
Once again, we here right now with Jay the Analyst, It's your boy.
AKA Digital Bad A.
Yeah, and
yeah.
you know, we in here really like just chilling. And there's a lot of things that, you know, we was talking about how the young men these days think that, you know what, I just make a quick song, post it on SoundCloud, and get it out there. How easy is that? Or how easy do they think? Like, is it really that easy?
It's not really that easy.
Nah.
I mean, that's just like one of the first steps, making sure it's there.
Mm-hmm. So what would you tell these young men on how to move their product? Because a lot of people think that, you know, like back in the day, it was okay, you couldn't be chubby, right? For women, they definitely couldn't be chubby. They couldn't. They had to be a certain height, which is bogus. Everything is whack. I think talent is talent, and that's why we ain't got good talent out now. But what do you think about how? What I want to say? What can these artists take from you right now when it comes to how to move their product?
Basically, what they can take from me is just know that you have to get your content or your music in front of the right audience on a daily basis.
Right.
And in this day and age is really the digital age. You need to utilize what these platforms really have to offer in terms of promotion.
Right.
Pretty much, like, so what they can take from me, like, they're going to learn like really how to reach reach an audience almost immediately.
Right.
Pretty much.
And that's because that's a complicated thing to do.
Yeah.
All that, it's complicated, but it looks easy when you're buying followers. All right.
It looks easy.
It looks easy. You're buying
Stuff is
followers.
cap.
Yeah, it definitely is. Yeah.
Oh, I was just gonna touch when you said cap. When you said the other day you mentioned about Instagram likes being taken away.
Yeah.
That's gonna change things drastically.
That's really gonna
Yeah.
make people be more creative in
Yeah.
a sense or whatever. Like,
You're gonna have to,
Yeah.
because now if you want to be seen and you're trying to get this attention, you have to give that content.
the likes and the followers is just the stuff that's on the surface. That's just the stuff at the beginning.
Right.
Like I say, I like to call it top of the funnel type metrics thing. Like the introduction, that's the first thing they're probably going to see. Well, almost a second, because they should see your content first and be enticed to come in, unless something else happens and we make it pop off some other way digitally when it comes down to it. In a sense, like, yeah, basically that's pretty much what it is.
Okay.
As far as like, the vanity metrics and like this stuff is going away. I don't care about it.
When is that going away?
I never was a big deal.
It's gonna randomly go away.
Yeah.
Like Instagram, they already talked about on their Twitter and things like that. They always make changes.
So is that Instagram and Facebook?
Right now it's just Instagram.
Just Instagram.
It's just Instagram.
Because is it Facebook that owns Instagram?
Yeah.
Or is it Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was trying to. I'm wondering, like, once that, because I think we was talking about it the other week, how some young lady told me, who are you? Nobody likes you. You get no likes.
Yeah.
We now none of us get likes.
Unfortunately, with Instagram, likes can drive the interaction.
It can drive it. It can play on people's psychology.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because really,
have you thinking like this is
maybe,
that.
Because like, in a sense, in my way, like with my methods, like whenever I'm running Facebook and Instagram ads or YouTube ads or whatever, like I'm trying to run the views up, but the thing is they're good views because people are actually seeing
looking at
actually seeing them.
Organic watchers, organic listeners. That's what I'm into.
Yeah, you're getting it in front of you're getting it in front of folk, like. And then when the numbers are up, let's say they have 100,000 views or 1,000,000 views or whatever, like the new folk that see it and finally check y'all whichever way or whatever, they're like, yo, this person lit. It plays on their psychology. Like, it's a give and take. It's a gift and a curse to it or whatever. On the other side of it, that's when people could try to cheat the system or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's cheating because Instagram is not stupid. They know people out here doing this stuff. At the end of it all, I'm like, I would say like buying likes and followers. I don't like that follower buying stuff. Like the likes thing, there's thing like to touch on that since we're talking about it. There's things that's called power. Like there's ways to sort of like rank high in the hashtags and things like that, so you can get more impressions and things.
Can you tell us about
I
that?
mean,
I've never heard of that. See, that's why I'm like, when he talks, I listen because he's inclined to know so much about this.
Yeah. Like you can buy likes, but the thing is, they can be bot likes. It works to a certain extent. I wouldn't say that let that be your let alone strategy, because what's gonna happen, like Instagram's gonna pick up to it, and you're gonna get shadow banned. Because they can see that you're trying to cheat the system or whatever.
It's one thing when and I think because now I'm on the other side of the mic. I used to be on the rap side of the mic. I'm not used to. I still am. My controllers. I mean,
wait a minute.
But what I'm saying is,
do I have to do a beatbox?
Do the beatbox real quick.
Wow.
Yeah. Hey yo. Nah, look. So, but since this has happened, right? I see things differently. But I always been. I stuck to who I am when it comes to my music. I didn't want to go too far off. I didn't want to do what everybody else was doing. So I'm like that now. When it comes to listeners, viewers, likes and follows, I hate so all that stuff you talking about is beyond me, because I hate the small things like follow for follow. Don't follow me and I follow you. It asks me to follow you back, and then I follow you back, and then
What's crazy about that strategy? It works to a certain extent. I ain't gonna lie, like there's things out there like that can help you with that. Like you grow followers. I ain't gonna lie, like you do grow followers. But at the end of it all, like when you unfollow folk, it kind of mess up your integrity a little bit.
Yeah, man.
If you think about it, like, and also Instagram's going to notice it. Then you get shadow banned. We go back to my original point. You know, they're gonna notice that.
Now, what is getting shadow?
That's what I was about to ask.
Because
we folks don't know what.
Yeah.
All right. Basically, whenever you be shadow banned, Instagram is not going to show your post to as many people as it used to.
Oh.
So that means you might not rank in the hashtags. They might show it to like 1% of your followers. I don't know. 7%.
Okay, ghost.
And you know what's funny?
Y'all out here ghosting.
What's crazy is because I have like 2 other accounts, and I use hashtags, and they never pull up. Like I never see any viewers from the hashtag. So
the thing is, like, sometimes if you use the same hashtags over and over again. Instagram might not rank you for it. You might have to mix it up a little bit.
Okay.
When it comes down to that.
Okay.
Okay, that's a good question.
Yeah.
That's a good question. Because if let's say if I use integrity as a hashtag, right?
Right.
If I'm using that too much, does that become
Spamish?
Wow.
So they pick it up and they kind of like
become Spamish.
This man is behind the bars. Yeah, he's behind Instagram.
I'm glad he said that because I have like a list of blogs that I'm constantly using, and so now I kind of come up with.
I'll be coming up with some words.
And the thing is, sometimes just the general hashtags per se, like the ones that most likely everybody's going to use, that's also going to be high traffic.
Yeah.
You don't want to use that many. You also got to use some that many people are not using or whatever. Because if you can beat those, it's kind of like how Google works or whatever. Whenever you're trying to actually, like when it comes to search engine optimization or whatever, you're trying to basically attack a certain keyword or whatever. Like, I'm not going to rank for the keyword Drake.
Yeah.
Right.
Off of a blog post or song unless Drake's actually on it.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Right.
Like it's just not gonna happen. It could be top 10 Drake something that you probably can rank for. Like that's a long tail keyword. So the same thing kind of works with hashtags. Like, okay, I might not work for this, but it could be Drake memes or anything else, and many people are not using them, and then you're still getting that good traffic. Off that one hashtag per se.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just learn something new. And what I wanted to say is that, your services touch way beyond Instagram. When you are helping artists to brand, you hit many different sites. So for someone who's coming in or listening and not quite sure about what you do, can you really tell them about what they'd be getting if they were to utilize your services? Because you offer some really great services that, like I said, go way beyond Instagram.
Way beyond Instagram. Know what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? So when it comes down to that,
I'm saying. I mean, see what I'm saying?
there's of course there's Facebook. Facebook is really like powerful in itself because it's that share button, especially whenever I'm running a digital ad campaign. Let's say if I'm running a music video, like you actually have the capability to put the whole video on Facebook and actually promote your music or whatever, and people are enticed, and they're able to probably click through and stream at the end of it all. Also on YouTube, when it comes down to it, there's ways that you can utilize that actual platform to actually promote your actual music video on there per se. Like let's just say, I'm gonna just throw budgets out there. I'm not saying this could be the actual budget. Let's say if you're looking to try to get 1 million views on YouTube, you could pay anywhere, I'm gonna say, from $4,000 up to $10,000.
Marketing is very expensive. Yeah.
Anywhere from 4 if everything goes right. Maybe even 2. It depends.
To do what again?
To get 1 million views.
Golly.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It gets expensive, and I think that's.
Go ahead. What you gonna say?
I was just gonna say. I think that's why so many new artists struggle with getting their brand out there, is because you have the content, but you don't have the means of marketing. You have a few people reposting your music here and there, but.
I mean, you may get a few reposts on Instagram, but that doesn't really translate to YouTube views. You might get a few profile views on your Instagram profile, or you might get a few followers, a follower or two, when it comes down to it or whatever.
And I think that's what people looking for. They like even when you like, support support me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You think that your people's supporting you are actually going to help. You will hope so,
right?
Because back in the like I keep going back on, because this the foundation that I'm on is, if you can get your city behind you, then you could a record label will look at you and be like, yo, he got his whole city behind him. Oh, he got his whole state behind him. He's popping.
Right.
Like it's a kid out right now. My bad. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I'm sorry. It's just so many different ideas.
I know. Just hold it. It's a dude out right now that's signed to. I think he just got signed to QC Control. I think that's what it is. QC Quality Control. Yes, that's my dude.
Yeah.
That's my dude, man. My son put me on.
Got the viral dance.
Brother
song,
dance.
Pop it off. Or whatever, got 2 million.
What was the guy's
over
name?
2 million views on YouTube right now.
Deuce.
Yeah.
Oh, YRN. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Deuce. Yeah. Straight up.
Yeah, I was
And
just trying to pull him up today.
The dude, like, and it's we. If y'all know who I'm talking about, y'all can go on the DLE page. We posted it like probably 2 weeks ago. It was 2-3 weeks ago. And yeah, the beat is hard. It's a different. The video is definitely dope.
So dope.
And it's dope because there's no women in there shaking. And I think it's dope because it's just boys in there and they just acting a fool, and it looked like we in our hood.
Yeah.
So I really respected that joint. And then he a big boy. He a big boy, and he out there looking smooth with it. So I like that. I think the thing is though, it looked like that was easy for him. He made it look easy, and I don't know if somebody seen him and was like, cause I could see him, like if he wasn't on that, like if he wasn't signed to nobody, like it's another cat that I posted. He's from Philly and he got a song out right now, and I automatically was like, yo, this is dope. Like if I was an A&R,
Right.
I could pick out a dope song, right? But who's to say that song was gonna pop off?
True.
And I know that now it's like the only way a song might pop off, I don't care how hot it is or how whack it is you actually need to get your social media, your marketing, you need all that.
Exactly.
So it used to be I want to say it's easy. It was easier back then because you could get out there on your own, do your own footwork and get your music out there. Now it's like, yeah, we got the internet.
Yeah.
But you still got to market to millions of people.
Yeah.
Folk.
How do you get on everybody's page at one time?
Everybody's
That's
page at one
tough.
time. Here's one. The thing is, you gotta get a list of all those influencer blogs and all the other good stuff, like the Say Cheeses, the
Go ahead, tell me.
College Kids.
Give us this info.
Okay, because
Rap.
I'm like, I need
Write
to
this
look
down.
this up.
I don't know, iGeneration Music TV, Dirty Glove Bastard, all types of folk. And basically, you might have to pay them folk. Hit them up. Like, I got a list per se because I'm the digital marketer and stuff or whatever. Hit them all up, see how much it costs, tally the cost. It's going to cost you about 4 to 7 to get them on all the pages. If you try to do it all at the same time, that gives you the illusion of the viral thing that's going on or whatever.
Sound
It's
like-
all about perception.
Sound like
playing on the psychology.
What you call it? The fire party or something that Ja Rule and them tried to do, and they was paying the Instagram influencers.
Yeah.
I can see how that works.
Because especially like if you're like, and if it's done in a certain way, like so the way it looks viral, like I see with Duke Deuce's video, like it's a part of the music video with a dope caption at the top, like, hey, this is the best death sequence in hip hop history or something like that, and it makes people
Check
stop
this video
and
out.
look.
Yeah, I
And
need to check
you're
this
posting
video
that on all those pages at the same time. Everybody's like, yo, who is this guy? His followers are going up on Instagram first of all, and things like that, and then people are going to think about it later, like, and look it up on YouTube. Like, it don't really transfer to that many YouTube views, so like, so you got to be on YouTube working on it at the same time. So to build that viewership and things, using what the platforms basically give you, getting the content in front of people each and every day and stuff. So when they go check it out, like, yo, this dude lit, like you already got it, like you're already popping.
And
now.
that's where he comes in.
With
Getting your stuff out there on those
Straight up.
platforms.
So
That's why he is so important. That's why I felt like it was imperative to get you in here because people really need to know about
this.
you.
It's valuable information that you have, man, and I
I
believe
can go on.
we got-
more.
look,
This is just the surface.
Oh yeah. Well, hold on. We'll be right back. We got 2 more songs. We're gonna come back with them and get some more of this information.
right.
Get your notepads out.
That's right.
It's gonna cost you though.
It's gonna cost you. No cap.
We'll be back, yo. It's us. It's we.
It's DLE.
Yeah.
Cook that shit up, Quay.
Fuck that little boy shit, I'm boss and hoe. Ran out the house right after the shower. You could've caught a cold. Glad I caught you. I would've caught you cold. Condo big as a home. You should've brought your folks. Clean as a baby, high as a patient. I should've taught you more. Sipping on maple, purple like Raven. I'm talking Baltimore. My just squat, torque. AP rocked up. Hit all my ops up. Then I got washed up. I'm sipping red. I get a walk up. I got great homies, nigga screaming, what's up? Know they heard everything that I didn't say. Probably taught you, dog. I put some money on top of his head. I could've bought you, dog. Bought you, dog. I put some money on top of his head. Money on top of his head. So everyone's silent, huh? But I can't count on one. I done been out my brain, dog. That shit ain't talking about nothing. I can't even ride your way, dog. Niggas ain't talking about nothing. Whips, chain, sleeve, dog. Ran off, got me one. Drip harder than yours, Bill. Kick, skull to yours. Fuck that little boy shit, I'm boss and hoe. Ran out the house right after the shower. You could've caught the cold. Glad I caught you. I would've caught you cold. Condo big as a home. You should've brought your folks. Clean as a baby, high as a patient. I should've taught you more. Sipping on maple, purple like Raven. I'm talking Baltimore. My just squat, torque. AP rocked up. Hit all my ops up. Then I got washed up. I'm at the bed on my man. Who you gon' stop, huh? I got crip homies in 4 C's. Screaming Glocks. Heard everything niggas say like the Fed. I know you talking, dog. And a young nigga still getting that bread. I could've bought you, dog. Bought you, dog. I put some money on top of your head. Money on top of his head. So everybody got it. So ain't nobody broke no more. How could you lie my feet, dog? I don't wanna joke no more. Niggas ain't solid these days, dog. I can't rock with one. I done had to change my ways, dog. Now I got the guap, it's on. Drip, I got this shit on. A mirror kicks off white V-Long. Fuck that little boy shit, I'm boss and hoe. Ran out the house right after the shower. You could've caught the cold. Glad I caught you. I would've caught you cold. Condo big as a home. You should've brought your folks. Clean as a baby, high as a patient. I should've taught you more. Sipping on maple, purple like Raven. I'm talking Baltimore. My just squat, torque. AP rocked up. Hit all my ops up. Then I got washed up.
It's not gonna work with that kind of.
Transaction completed.
If you knew how hard it is to live without.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm about. Oh no! I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna let it be. It's us. It's we.
It's DLE.
I'm Carter One Big Deal.
Urban Chick.
And we still got Jay the Analyst in the building.
Yes,
sir.
Dropping knowledge.
Yes. And he has a whole lot more that we can learn from him. Mm-hmm. For one, let me get to this. That first song y'all just heard was Sean Drell. She got a dope album on Instagram right now. Y'all gotta go check it. It's called Stardust. All right. That song was called, I believe it was Best Wishes. It's a dope album. Dope album. She got all kinds of stuff on it. You know what I mean? You would appreciate it. Look, independent artist at that. That second artist y'all just heard, all right? That is Scully, all right? And the other thing about that is that's this man's artist, you know. So it's not like he not up here just kicking game for nothing.
That's right.
You know, this is game that, you know, he don't have to give up, because he do have artists that pay for that, you know, is looking for that kind of service. So
That's right.
This is what, you know, we're just kind of kicking it with him. So because we learning, we learning from him. You know what I mean? We've been doing this for what, 6 months now. You got to be 6 because we know, you know, not even February, since February, right? And we can't really even count February. Even though we can, but February was a wild worry. It was a wild one, you know. We had Shorty Mac. Shout out to Shorty Mac. All right, That was a wild episode. Y'all got to go back for that one. That's a wild episode. We also had Keisha Green. You know what I mean? That's my homegirl. She into the books and everything. You know, she's an author. And she's a I wish I knew all the terms, but the girl got too many turns and too many hats. All right. We also had Posh and Loyalty. So like I'm just naming these different because I know y'all think we just do artists. No, we do everybody that we think matters, especially to the artists, you know what I mean? And to you guys, you know what I mean? Because we love y'all, baby.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Y'all better love us back.
That's right.
So Jay.
Yeah.
Now as an artist, I come to you as an artist.
Yeah.
And I say, help me, man. I'm buying followers, man. They taking the vent. They raping me out here, bro. How do you figure out how to mold this artist into what he needs to be?
Like, in a sense, because I look at it all, I do an audit, like take a look at what they actually have and the content that they actually have to work with to see if I'm actually really able to work with them.
Okay.
Or whatever, because
it got to be worth.
Like, it really has to be worth it because, like, I want it to be effective. So let me see what you're working with. Like, do you already have music videos?
Right.
You got stuff dropping? Like, what do you normally do? Freestyle videos?
Right.
Like, what are you doing? Like, do you got stuff on all the platforms? Like how active are you? How does the content look on your social media? Does it look like homeboy graphics or does it really look like the real deal?
Are you really investing in?
Like, are you
your
really
craft?
investing, or you just look, or you just another rapper? I can't really say that online on the air right now, but you're just another person out here.
Yeah.
Just somebody else that I just swipe over. To be honest, like, are you that? Like, like when it comes to like on my website, I don't really have like the prices of what I charge and things because it has to be it's a process. Like, I need to see if I'm able to actually help you
work with this guy.
Yeah. So you gotta.
Or woman.
See, yeah, pretty much. Like, at the end of it all, I gotta see what you're working with. What's the budget? Like, I gotta know if you're actually able to spend money or whatever, and know what you really looking for, and so I can really take a look, and then we can, sit down and actually have a consultation. Of course, I charge for consultations.
I mean, you better get your money, man. I mean, that's what it is.
I charge for consultations, but like in that consultation, I'm going to basically give y'all the keys. So you basically you need to come with your questions because I tell you exactly how things go.
Yeah, but you gotta be specific.
You gotta be specific. Like,
so I'm gonna tell you what it is, but if you ain't asking that question, I can't.
Yeah, we're gonna get your roadmap, like what you're trying to do, and I can tell you what we can do. And then, like, these are my services, and then we could basically take it from there.
Got you. You work with any women artists? You do?
Yeah.
Is it more complicated?
I mean, I wouldn't say it's cool. I mean, I wouldn't say.
I guess you can. You probably can't say it because you want to.
It can be easier sometimes.
Word.
As in, I'm talking about on my job spectrum, because I don't do any management per se. If you want to say that, when it comes down to it, but
the reason why I'm saying that is because I know it could be women can be, a little I want to say needy. Not needy. I don't mean needy, but like, like if for instance, they throw something on, they know it look good on them, and they come to you and ask you how this look, and you say that look good, like oh, you bad,
right?
Nah, I need to change. How do you now I'm just trying to take that and put it in your perspective. Like, if you're dealing with an artist,
I dealt with that. Like,
see,
I get a random phone call like, "Hey Jay, do you look at my page? Do you think I need to change the content? I look this way. I might need to look more of that. Can you compare it to the like?" Is this stuff that you're not thinking about? I'm like, why is she even thinking about this right now? Like, I'm like, you just need to focus on, like, we need to make music, and then if you do a dope Triller video, can we promote that and all that?
What's that? What's a Triller video?
Triller, it's what the young folks are doing. It's like,
the Triller thing.
See,
when I think it's Triller,
they're playing the music, dancing, doing all that stuff or whatever. A lot of artists, we got that's a whole platform in itself.
Yeah, I can't get into
when it comes down to that. But whenever these folks, like, when they come to me, like, the females are easy because, like, their content go up, especially if you're great looking and that just makes the job even
Makes
more
it
easy.
better, yeah.
You just
Yeah.
sit and watch the numbers go up.
Yeah.
You know, like
And he has, I'm sorry,
Okay.
I was going to say, and he has like software that he's using where he can actually look at your trend and really see
Oh, yeah.
where you
I can see how many
started and
followers
how you're progressing.
you're gaining.
So you can see, like his artists can actually see the work that he's putting
Gosh
in.
damn,
So
man
he's
behind
not
the
just,
machine.
he's not just talking, he can show proof. And I wanted to say, I'm
yeah.
sorry, can you tell us who are some of your clients?
Oh,
Because you
yeah,
have
yeah,
so
yeah,
many
yeah,
and
yeah,
so
yeah,
many
Because
reaching
I was
out
going to ask,
you.
like, I know it's not just Scully, right?
all right. First of all,
Schoolie. Yes.
Schoolie.
I had a homeboy. Yo, shout out to my homeboy Scoliosis from back in the day. He was an OG, triple OG. Yo, what up, yo? Hey, yo,
But we
but
got-
Schoolie.
we got Schoolie. To talk about that, to touch on it really quick.
It was. Just to say so. It was the name spelling. The spelling of the name threw me off. It was SKO something. So I was like Scully.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that's
Yeah,
what happened, you know.
Schoolie.
But I should have.
Schoolie.
I should have.
School
Yeah.
boy.
So
You know what I'm saying? So to touch on Schoolie, like whenever I first like came onto the team and all that other stuff, he really, I mean, he had social media presence, but not to a certain extent. Whenever I came on and started working on my magic, I had doubled his Facebook following pretty much.
Okay.
Over that course, done crazy streams. We've basically, he got verified on Instagram finally.
He's one of my favorite
I
artists.
basically built his YouTube channel from scratch. Like basically built it from scratch. Like to the point where like we just dropping videos. We don't even have to even spend money to even promote the videos anymore because we built the audience, we built the stuff up.
and
Like,
now it's
That's
just
what's
it's
up. Yeah.
monetizing itself.
yeah, like now it's like a sort of working on its own unless, you know, we come to certain periods where, hey, it's not doing better as the last video. We might need to go ahead and push the promotion on this and things like that. So that's the overall gist of Schoolie, and you know, you can sell merch, you know, you got his website popping and you know, things like that. Like
What do you think? Because there's an idea here with DLE Radio where selling merch sounds good. It's a radio station. I never heard of that when it comes to a radio station.
I haven't really heard much of it. The most times when I see a radio station with it, it's like promo gear that they're giving
It's
out,
free.
like little giveaways and fan activations and things like that. I would say it might be a little tough to sell it for a radio station.
Yeah,
per
it's
se.
not. It's not.
It's-
That's what I
It
felt.
depends
But I
unless
always
the way, if the stuff is styled a certain way, so it's so stylish to the point you just can't deny it.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, yo, that
Yeah.
yo, that
Yeah.
DLE shirt
I'm
is
thinking
dope.
like maybe like cups.
The
and
cups,
stuff
I
like
think that's
That
the type
might-
of stuff is
that
dope.
might be
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
It might be good. The
And,
cups.
and
Pins,
the other
well.
day, sometimes like on his story, if you watch his story, he always has a lot of information that he's giving out, or
Right.
sometimes he'll offer viewers opportunities to ask questions. And then like you gave us a
Yes, sir.
question the other day where you were like, tell me what is missing in this picture with one artist who had posted.
Oh,
and they didn't
yeah.
have merch on
They
their
didn't have
site.
merch, and y'all know who she is.
And
Oops, I said.
Wait, can I
I didn't-
can I say who she is?
you
I'm just gonna guess. I
All
ain't
right,
even say.
let's
it.
see.
Is it Megan?
Oh my God!
For
How
real?
did you know?
Because I'm gonna tell you what her merch is. Is that she tall and they believe like, and I could tell you that just from again how marketing was back in the day. She's tall and she's promoting ass. So
Basically.
you know
Yeah. And
that's her merch.
that stuff gonna
But
go up.
You right.
It'll go
though.
up.
You right.
Them girls
she should
eat
have
that up.
merch. Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah, she should have merch.
But hey,
You know, and that's
what do I know? I'm just a country guy from Gastonia, North Carolina. So what do I know?
he's very he really gets deep too when he's
Yeah,
talking
I
to people. Like he
I mean, what do I
gets
know?
real.
Shit.
He's
Yeah.
like, because they just thought they knew it, but then when I showed them the truth,
Yeah.
now they want to listen to
Yeah.
what I have to
Yeah.
say.
You know, like,
But that's-
I don't want to listen to this country nigga.
Yeah, but that's that. You know, you'll find that sometimes where because a person don't believe that you or don't believe in you. You know what I mean? They give off. If somebody randomly just seen you just today, it'd be like, okay, who is this dude? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I've gotten that. You know what I mean? And the thing is, until you turn around and see that I ain't got no paper in front of me and I'm just straight out talking to you, because I'm doing this like I'm freestyling it, right?
Yeah.
I'm freestyling because I know how to freestyle, like rap,
Right.
you know what I mean? So everything,
Exactly.
I wrote movies and scripts, and I can do all this like straight off the head and not need to go by anything, but I know that there has to be a format. So don't sleep on this man if he's, you know what I mean? Like, that's the thing. You can't sleep on people.
Yeah.
And a lot of people go to sleep, you know, until you hit them like what
Then
you
they
just
wake
said.
up when it's too late.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah. They done missed the party. But the
Yeah.
truth is,
Yeah.
like you said, I do believe Megan could, you know, benefit big time. She could be a lot more successful if she did some merch. I think artists, at one point, I ain't really care for the merch thing, because you know who did merch the best? Wu-Tang.
Oh,
they
back
sure
in the day. Yeah.
Wu-Tang.
That merch was
Even Naughty by Nature had that.
that was a little
But Wu was
on another level.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
It got to the
everybody
point where they
wanted their
started
gear.
getting their own Wallaby sneak shoes, and you know,
They were
the
doing it.
gear, like everything they did, even till this day.
Yeah.
If you go to China or anything like that, like they still buy Wu gear. You
Wu
know what
gear.
I mean? And
Wu-Tang forever.
Classic.
They meant that.
Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to mess with.
Word.
They meant that.
Yeah, they did, and it really like they put it out there in the air, and that's really what it is. I don't know no other artist that has actually touched what they've touched, but I think they started that merch thing. If you ask
Oh
me,
yeah.
It's really smart.
Hey, you can make crazy money in merch. You wouldn't believe the merch numbers that I've seen that I help get for these artists. Like, make you throw up.
Yeah, I could only think of maybe another artist that, you know, really capitalized off of merch, and then again I can't. I know there's people out there, but I can't really touch on who it is. But off the top, I know Wu was them dudes, you know. Who? Run DMC did.
Still selling.
You ain't lying.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
Run
didn't think about
DMC
that.
did it first. See, this what happens when you know, you think you know, but you have no idea.
You have no idea.
No, Run DMC was, you know, they did do the whole, you know, with the shell toes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shell toes, and then even the Adidas, the jump.
Oh, the sweatsuits. Yeah.
Man, them boys were stupid. and then when they threw on the leather jackets and the hat. You know what I mean? Like the top hat. Yeah, them boys was crazy too.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Pioneers. Respect. Show homage. You know what I mean? But anyhow, so so now we got the merch down. We got the marketing piece down. A little somewhat of the marketing piece. Now it's time to promote your package, because now you done already did your product. You already did your Instagram followers. You got this popping.
Right.
Now, if a young man came out and started talking about, oh yeah, you know, I want to drop a song, the first thing he should be doing. What's the first thing an artist should be doing? That's really what I want to come from.
Really, the thing is, if they already have it and ready to drop, I'll be thinking, I'm like, is it packaged right? And when I say is it packaged right, is it ready to drop? As in, like, do we have any marketing material? Like, how does the cover look? What type of visuals do we have?
And you know, and I'm only reason why I gotta be the you know, the left shoulder now, because the way hip hop is now, there's no going to the spot to burn your CDs no more, and print you a copy out with the what they call it, the insert, and making it look good, putting plastic over it so you can hand it out, you know. It even got to the point where they didn't even want your CD to have no marker on it. It needed to look like a because it was looking unprofessional. A lot of people coming up to you, and I was one at some point, you know, until they say, we don't do this no more. I'm like, dang, I gotta step it up again. So my thing is, now these artists, now it's all MP3 online streaming. How do you package that?
Of course, visuals, you know, you think about it in layers. You think about, you know, how's the cover gonna look whenever you announce it. It depends on the artist that you're basically dealing with. Like, for example, like with Dolph and Glock, whenever they just dropped the song a few days ago called Baby Joker, that, like, they had an actual rollout up to the point, like, before even they even announced that it was a video or a song or whatever.
Marketing,
Like
yeah.
they started off with like random pictures on social media going back and forth.
Yeah, and then it was a
Dumb
phone
and
call. They
Dumber.
did do a phone call. Then
Yeah.
they did a
the trucks
Friday
where they-
thing too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
It built
cool.
up to it like it was like a story type of thing. Like they had the content, they were just posting. It was like the captions was crazy, and then Key Glock takes the bat and
Yeah.
bashes it, bashes the wind,
Yeah.
bashes
Very
Doll's
smart marketing,
windshield
because I couldn't
on the
understand
G
why that was
wagon and
happening.
the
Yeah.
the other joint.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, no, not the G wagon. I'm like, no, not the G
They
wagon.
like
Yeah.
that ain't nothing.
Yeah,
Get that
on some
fixed.
rich-
yeah.
rich-
We're gonna get that back with these sales right here.
Yeah.
Straight up. And then after people got all the blogs talking and stuff or whatever, like like you can send the blogs that stuff like whenever you're rolling it out, like
Yeah.
they make it seem like something's going on, so people start paying attention to what's going on. And then boom, they're like, oh yeah, this video drops tomorrow or whatever, and they released it. They really like nowadays I'm starting to notice the pattern, which I would have suggested it anyway. Was dropping the single and the video at the same time. Like they dropped the joint
okay.
at the same time.
Okay.
Like when it came down to that, and like it got over 2 million views right now on YouTube. It's top.
So is Beyonce the OG with not saying nothing and just dropping it and people just going crazy over
She got the following. She got the audience, and
Yeah.
like she don't
Yo,
she don't pop out that much.
Yeah,
So
Yeah,
It's
she
when-
pops
kinda
out.
like,
yeah,
but-
when she dropped, everybody listened.
Bro, I don't know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
whoever is giving her the idea that don't say nothing, just put your song
It's
out
working.
12 o'clock
Straight up.
at night.
Yeah,
It's working. It's smart.
Don't say nothing.
Yeah.
that's it works for her.
Yeah.
And it worked for J. Cole too. J. Cole be doing it.
Yeah,
here and
J. Cole
there,
could
you know,
do
but
like
he got the
Kendrick
core
can do
followers.
that.
Yeah,
Drake
yeah.
could do that. Jay-Z could do
That's
that.
my boy Drake, man.
Like at the end of it all, but like in a sense now, like you gotta have as like good, interesting content and
Right.
stuff, so you can have so that people can actually be tuned in.
Right.
And then we promote it and push it up, and then like you gotta get this stuff. And like when we release it, we gotta get it on Spotify playlist and things like that. We also gotta run our ad campaign to let people know that it's out and things like that. And then when you build the numbers and build the streams up and everything, now we could come back and figure out we could sort of figure out a ground marketing strategy, because the numbers say, hey, you get more listens here, more views here and stuff. So now you can start where to hit the DJs up and start to actually really penetrate the market.
True,
Yeah.
true. I
Like
got
you got the
And
analytics and
shows
stuff.
Then they're probably getting asked to do like
Yeah.
more shows, more like
Exactly. It's
as
like, and as
well.
you're building the numbers,
Yeah.
it's building your pitching power. It makes the publicist's job crazy easy, because like now it's easy for you to get write-ups and stuff. Like you
Yeah.
building these numbers, like you're able to get invited to certain events. Like the publicists, like now I can help the publicists out and tell them like, hey, they popping in these areas, so now they know what media to hit up and things like that. So it all works together. So now everything that's happened digitally is now translating to the ground as well.
right.
Yeah.
So that's
Ultimately,
really how it
making
goes. Like this
money.
digital thing, it's really a whole lot of data collecting,
Yeah.
because in every campaign, like I act like I don't know nothing. I just target whatever, and then whatever hits, then we go after it. At the end of it all,
digital
like
media,
Yeah.
digital marketing is very important.
Yeah,
A lot
it
of
is.
large, I would think most large, I know at least the company I work for, they really are big into digital marketing. Recently, I just interviewed for a job in marketing, and that was one of the assignments that the manager was telling me, like, we are trying to get our message out there, and we need to have some creativity to help us to, get
And you
that
ain't tell them
message
about
out.
me. You ain't tell she ain't tell them
have.
about me.
I should
You know what I
have.
mean? I got a creative guy for you. Nah.
Yeah.
But no, she always getting on me about certain things. So she be like, yo, you need to look at how this is happening in order to see this. And I be like, this, man, I don't want to look at these people. But yeah, you be right though. I guess I'm too much of I got to change it up, because
Okay.
what I do a lot is I'm not the type that I don't want to be competitive, even though there's a lot of competition out there. I feel like do your thing,
right.
and I'm gonna knock you out anyway. That's how I be looking at it.
Confident like
Yeah, and so I don't really be on it like, okay, what you doing? I need to see what you doing and see. Let me see what you doing. All right, I'm gonna do that better. I just be like, yo, whatever you doing, oh, that's cool. I'm better. But at the same time, I can't think like that, because that's where but I mean, I am bet we vetted.
If you don't think that you are better than who
yeah,
else
you got
will.
to. You
Exactly.
have to. I was gonna shout out some. Yeah, never mind. We're gonna do that later. Let's get to a song real quick. You got another artist, man. Let's rock this other artist. What's your other artist name, man?
Oh, we got if I'm not mistaken, we got Cap and Stu.
That's
True.
right. Yo,
Trippin'.
The one that's on the
Yeah.
promo.
Yeah.
That song is hot.
Yeah, it's dope. So look, let's get into that. We got a couple of minutes left, and when we come back, we're gonna kick it a little bit more. I wanted to hit him with some, if you dope or not, but then when he hit me with the North Cackalack thing, so I thought about a couple of artists. I was gonna hit you with a couple of artists just to see if you really into this hip hop thing, and then I said, you know what, I can't even tell you really North Carolina raps except for I know Cole is out that route.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
yeah.
I know
Cole was from there.
Oh yeah, he's from NC.
Okay.
Yeah, he's from Fayetteville.
Oh, okay.
But I was also thinking Petey Pablo. And I don't know Petey.
You take your shirt off.
Yeah, I know.
Like
I
a helicopter.
But see, you would have known the song because that's the only part I know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And there's some other people from North Carolina. There was a group out back in the day, but I can't remember these lyrics. Like Red something, it would start with an R. They was hooded and I don't know what, boy. Yeah, they used to be out at Crabtree Mall. I think that's the name of it.
Okay.
They used to be wild and robbing people and everything, but
robbing people and everything at the Crabtree.
At the Crabtree Mall. Yeah, how you gonna rob somebody at Crabtree?
How you gonna rob somebody at Crabtree?
It don't even sound right. Yeah, I got robbed at the Crabtree Mall. Anyway. So so let's do that. Let's get into a song real quick. And we're gonna come back. Yeah.
These niggas trippin'. It's time to go on and give them a pep talk. Day after diamonds trying to shine harder than the sun rays. Don't be blind, the nigga get paid. I've been trapping since the 6th grade. I can show you how to get that bag right. I was 14 trapping on the moonlight. I had to work the K, I ain't work the dough. Had to work the Glock, I ain't work the stove. Had a losing hand, I still ain't fold. Might stress the dope till it's obsolete. Might throw a little cut, make the nine complete. Might put them on a lick, get the finest fee. Took a risk on the road, I'm around me. You know the bows in the grounds in the passenger seat. Talk come, gummy, and that dollar come running in that door. Oh, honey, hey. With a bad bitch cooking in the background. Billy Kimber, OG smoking stacks now. Always played that front row, never background. Chopping wood on choppers in the background was a normal sound. Tryna whip a V12 out that Pirates, nigga, see the vision. The J's be come through scrambling, man, they stumbling in the kitchen. Balenciaga stepping is on the bags, they told the weapons. The China bell, I'm scrolling through the context, find a tester. A 9, I need a little better. A 10 to drop the dead, them folks. I'm on the comeback, ho. It's time for them to get repo. I'm the same one that's holding the 40 when I could barely see out the peephole. Ride around that uptown is long live me, ho. What group of niggas you know done turned the 1-5 off into some blocks? Some traffic slow, it's black mass on a rainy day. These niggas trippin'. It's time to go on and give them a pep talk. Day after diamonds trying to shine harder than the sun rays. Don't be blind, the nigga get paid. I've been trapping since the 6th grade. I can show you how to get that bag right. I was 14 trapping on the moonlight. I had to work the K, I ain't work the dough. Had to work the Glock, I ain't work the stove. Had a losing hand, I still ain't fold. Might stress the dope till it's obsolete. Might throw a little cut, make the nine complete. Might put them on a lick, get the finest fee. Took a risk on the road, I'm around me. You know the bows in the grounds in the passenger seat. Talk come, gummy, and that dollar come running in that door. Oh, honey, hey. With a bad bitch cooking in the background. Billy Kimber, OG smoking stacks now.
What's up, baby? I got a couple questions for you. Like, what if? I mean, I just been sitting around thinking, like, tomorrow ain't promised, and neither is today. But I need to know what if all this taken away, could I depend on you? I mean, I believe I can. I think I can. But what if? What What if I told you that a nigga had a thing for you? What if I told you that a nigga had a ring for you? Would that make you feel something like you're kinda special? They can front all they want, but it don't get no better. What if they told you I was with a chick, would you believe it? You got to know that them hoes don't wanna see you with me. What if a nigga had nothing? Would you still say you love me? What if a nigga had to make a few moves, hit the slab, make a grab, you know how it do? What if I had to catch a flight tonight? Would you call me on the phone or would you hit me on Skype? You got to know the life I'm living ain't right, but I wouldn't trade for nothing, cause shawty, I paid the price. Late night moonlights when I shake the dice. If you with me, best believe you do what you like.
Lights go down, down, down. Could I still depend on you if I end up going down, down, down? Could I still depend on you? Still depend on you? Could I? Real shit.
What if I went on the run? Would you leave with me? Would you do all you can just to be with me? If I was broke, would you elope just to say you're mine? Say you wanna be happy, well baby, so do I. What if I said I wanna kick it? Would you pick me up? When I was down on my would you be my luck? What if the world was against me? Would you hold me down? When I needed a friend, would you be around? Pretty face, nice shape, no in the zone. So fly, keep me high like my marijuana. Inhale, exhale, let it in the breathe. I can show you the world, shout it just for me.
The lights go down, down, down. Could I still depend on you? If I end up going down, down, down. Could I still depend on you? Still depend on you? Could I? Real shit. What if?
Oh, it's not gonna work with that kind of.
Transaction completed.
If you knew how hard it is to live without.
Oh yeah, you know what it is.
It's us. It's we. It's DLE.
And that was, man, Casino Roulette, man. I like that joint. That's What If. All right. And prior to that, I forgot what it was.
Wait, we had
Capping? It was Capping.
Yeah,
Capping. I was thinking it was something else because I think at the beginning of What If, it was this thing that come on. I was thinking that, but yeah. So that's Capping by Capping Stew Tripping. Yeah, I'm gonna get all these names right, man, because you know what it is. We do all independent artists that's trying to get out, or most of the artists that got dope music. We try to support them. And what I'm starting to do now is do like mixes to where they can hear it, because I'm sure every artist want to hear their song mixed with some songs that's already out on the radio. So what I'm gonna start doing is, when I do these mixes, probably just gonna record them too, so that they could go download them, and then they could listen to hear their songs. Man, it'll be dope.
That's a good idea.
Because back in the day, if I heard something, we had cassette tapes. We just press record and we dubbed it. What they call dub. We dubbed it.
But that's like a huge honor for aspiring artists to hear their music, especially like in the clubs. Because I know with Stu, they were just playing. They play his music in the clubs all the time, don't they?
Yeah.
They were just playing it the other day. He had a post on his page
where
they were playing it. So
that's a good feeling.
That
feel good.
Yeah. So
I was rocking at Honcho Nino and Dev.
Yeah.
And I had blended it with I was kind of like mixing it with.
Really good.
Yeah, I like them, man. And I just like when, and they real, I don't know what it is. It's something about it's not something about the music. I like good music. You know what I mean? So anyhow, if y'all want some music, later on, like around maybe like 8:30, I'm gonna jump on the turntables and play around with them a little bit. I can't mix, but I can do a little something. You know what I mean? My mom's ain't had me up in Club 88 and Peppermint for no reason. Yeah, I mean, it was.
Peppermint.
Yeah, it's the Club
That's up
Peppermint.
north.
Oh,
Yeah.
No, yo, that's
Wait.
East Orange.
Oh, up there.
Up in Orange.
Club Peppermint.
Yeah, and then 88 East Orange. Then Zanzibar downtown North.
Zanzibar. Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah. Club America downtown North. My mom's was in all them spots with my cousin, my big cuz. So listen, let's do this so we can get you out of here, right? I feel like if I'm an artist and I heard what you were saying today, you gave me a lot to go from and start from. If your last thing was to tell somebody what they're doing wrong, how would you go about telling them, yo, that's not how you do it? Like what's the most thing you've seen that was wrong on how an artist moved?
Auto DMs, randomly spamming me your link. I'm gonna let you know what I do with that.
Tell us.
I open the message, close it,
Yeah.
and just go on with my day.
You know what that is?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what that was back in the day.
What?
Sending your albums up to a record label.
Oh wow.
And your thing go just like this. They look at it.
Right to the trash.
Wow. So what's the best way to go
Or when you give it
about
to a DJ.
Because
The best way to go about it, like I discover it. I'm randomly scrolling on Instagram or wherever, and I will see a sponsored ad or something, or I'm randomly on YouTube and it comes up.
Right.
Like I randomly discover. I'm like, oh, who this playing?
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
you get what I'm saying? Like
Right.
that's how I discover stuff. Or sometimes it's word of mouth. Like,
Yes,
did you see this video?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
because then it got so lit now, the little word of mouth going off and stuff. Like I hear it that way, or maybe something on Pandora just randomly, like you just discover it like off those DMs and things like that. I don't pay that no mind.
I think that is
Like,
so annoying when they send you a DM and be like, "Yo, go shout my video out, go comment, go
Show me
like."
some
Nigga,
love.
I don't know
Tell me
you.
what to do. Let me do that on
Yeah.
my own.
No,
I
the-
just delete those.
The worst thing is the person that be in everybody comments.
and they comment
talking about, do you need some cartoons?
Yeah, the cartoons.
Oh
I'm so
my God.
sick of those.
the cartoon
You need to
graphics.
get yo, I don't know who's doing that.
Like, y'all,
bruh.
can y'all like?
He's
so
changed
many
whoever
shit.
that is. They change their account like every 3 days, bruh. But that guy right there, and then sometimes it be a girl. But yo, bruh, stop,
I see
please.
that a lot. Yeah.
It's bogus, man.
and then when you go to the page, you like,
And
really?
Yeah.
here's another thing. Really posting in these Facebook groups, like it's really spammy. I'm gonna be honest. Like,
Yeah.
really,
So that's not a good look.
It's really not a good look. It's
Right.
like everybody else is posting too.
Yeah.
Everybody's there to promote their music.
Yeah.
Like now, it's just being looked over. It's
Yeah.
not. You're wasting your time.
Yeah.
Like straight up, you're wasting your time when it comes down to that. Like all these little spammy tactics. Like
That's something that
annoying.
people do need to know.
They need to know.
because I'm sure I've been there, in the streets when I was out there
and posting the stuff over
think
and over
it's-
again.
Yeah,
On Instagram and stuff. Look, we saw it the first time, bro.
yeah.
Like,
And so
That's it.
and that's the thing. So it's hard though because and I'm speaking for myself because I do. When it comes to this radio station, I'm trying to get these people to understand. Like, yo, I know y'all hate radio, so let me show y'all. I'm about to change radio, yo. I'm gonna change radio for us, not
Yeah.
just for y'all, because I hate radio.
yeah, people don't
Yeah.
really like radio like that.
Yeah, no.
What
Every
people
look, it's
do
iTunes
like,
and
it could be certain. Like,
they want commercials.
They want commercials, or in a sense, like a setting like this or whatever. Like
Yeah,
the visual side is going to work
Yeah.
better, like because we got
Yeah.
some good camera footage or a part of an interview, like like Breakfast Club style.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like that's how that's going to work.
and that's honestly why they're working.
Yeah,
That's why most people know of them more than they know of Ebro in the morning on Hot 97. True. But when you listen to Ebro, that content is 100 times better than what you're getting off of Power 105.
you're right.
And I say that because all right, I ain't trying to be that damn
Uh-oh, they're
biased.
coming for you.
I ain't trying to be. I ain't worried about them. Come get me. Come get me. You know what I mean? Come get us, man. Yeah, no, it's the way I see it though is like I don't want to see like it's certain things that I get from Hot 97 that Yeah, I can see that. Certain things that I get from Ebro in the morning, than I get from Charlemagne and them. You know, Eve. It's kind of things like they're not gonna kiss tell. They are, you know, and they just kind of, and that's what I don't care for. You know, I don't want you, you know, babying these artists. You know, keep it 100 with them. Yeah. So so I guess, you know, when it comes to this radio stuff, I'm constant. I don't do it. Yeah, maybe I do it 24/7, but only on Facebook with all my family. Because you know, I'm trying to say, look, man. Because but then on Instagram and stuff, you know, I kind of let my page is my personal page. I just be chilling on my page. You know, I might mention something here and there. You know, but on the actual DLE radio station page. You know, so I got some. I ain't gonna talk no more because I got to learn some lessons. You know, I'm gonna kick it with you. You know, I'm beating up the radio station, but I'm a kick it with you. You know, and try to find out where we can better ourselves. Because right now, you know, nobody knows the formula. We don't know the formula. We kind of just, you know, everything was a blessing, man. It just trickled down. I ain't even gonna lie. For sure. This happened. This God dropped this man on my head, man.
Straight up.
Word. And after that, it was like I just was like, oh, you know. So
the way he I think the way he met all of us is the story. Yeah, we definitely gonna have to do like maybe not an episode, but like a taping where we sit and talk about that. Yeah. I think that would be interesting.
Whenever somebody want to damn near interview us, you know what I mean? But so that's dope, man. We got you got anything else?
I just wanted to say, what type of advice could you leave with aspiring artists who want to utilize your services but don't have the financial means to do so? Word. What are some things that they can do in the interim to help out with their branding until they could actually afford to get to where you are?
In the intern, of course, still keep recording, still keep putting out content. Like you could do some of the basic things that even though I just said just on this show here. Like you could do, like, that stuff is free. Like you can like take that and you can still see your growth from there. And to get some of the money, you gotta get out there and hustle.
Yeah, true. Definitely gotta hustle.
Straight up, like it's easy ways to get money.
Man, tell me about it.
I gotta find some new hashtags after this. I can't use my 20 hashtags anymore.
I mean, and if you don't really have that much, you can try to mess with Facebook and Instagram ads yourself, and you know, sort of learn. Take about $5-10 a day, and you know, you can start as small as that, you know, then move up.
That
move
do
up
work.
from
That
there.
do help.
Do it like that. Okay.
Like you can
I just be thinking, like, how do we know who? I mean, it shows us, oh, these people seen it within this amount of time. But it's like, okay, you show us the clicks. Yeah. You show us this, you show us that, but how, like for instance, I could literally look at the radio station and see how many people are listening, right?
Right.
We went from 733 to 795 within a week.
Okay.
That's awesome.
That's good.
Yeah. And then what we was looking at, Canada had like 3, but we was just looking at, like, there's a list on how many people where they were listening from, like if it's from your Android, your Apple. It was what we seen. Facebook had like what, and what I just say, I do it all the time on Facebook, right? But Facebook literally only had one person that came up. All of the 700 and something people was between cell phones. They even said Windows, like laptops or something. Like, it shows you the breakdown on everybody that's been listening. It does. You know, so that's kind of dope. You know, it's dope, and we need that. You know, I said, I still don't care to play with them damn numbers. Yeah,
but they're important.
They're very important.
They are important.
Yeah.
They're very important.
I know. Well, bro, I appreciate you for coming in and chilling with us, man.
Yeah.
And where can our listeners find you? Because I know you're on multiple sites.
Check your boy out. Follow me on Instagram. Jay the Analyst. JayTheAnalyst.
You got Facebook and everything? Or just Instagram, really?
We just focus on Instagram right now.
See, y'all gotta learn this thing, man.
We just, like, at this moment, that's where my digital marketing following really is at. Everything, like, I have a little following on Facebook. I ain't
Yeah.
really focused on it. Like I use Snapchat just for personal and things like that.
got you.
Like sometimes you pop it on one platform, then the other. It happens. Like it is what it is. So yeah, Instagram. See what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, what I would say is, you basically just gave us a lot of information, and I'm definitely going to have to take more information from this young lady. And on top of that, yeah,
So funny.
yeah. So on top of that, I hope that the listeners, are taking down some notes.
Because I just gave you a lot of good stuff for free.
Yeah.
I usually charge $200 a session for this.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Word, man. And if you feel like look, and if y'all know an artist or something, share this with them.
Yeah.
It ain't even about, hey, share DLE, but like I know what it is to be an artist and not getting that, nobody being able to give you that information. Like get that information to them, and let them contact my mans up here, man.
Yeah.
So, it could work out in everybody's favor. For real.
And my website, I almost forgot. TheDigitalWay.com. That's THA digitalway.com.
The digital
The
way.
Digital Way.
That's so
Yeah.
appropriate.
That's dope.
That is.
So okay. So what we gonna have to do? I'm gonna talk to some of these artists when they come up here. I need some of your information. We're gonna have it up here.
Oh, yeah.
So that when they come through, you could link up with them or whatever.
Okay.
I think it's a definite plus. So yeah, man, I appreciate y'all coming through. Chilling. My apologies, okay, again, for thinking that we was gonna go into reconstruction. Okay, at this time, that was all on me.
We're back.
I apologize. So yeah, and so C-Dub is in the cloud somewhere. Looking like this mother.
Somewhere conjuring up some gimme fives.
Yeah. I'm gonna get him next mother. Anyway, so yeah, man, I do appreciate this, man, and I appreciate you guys for checking in, because you don't have to. You got tons of things to do. It is a Sunday. Tomorrow's a work day. We can't give y'all no weekend BS this, because we just really I don't care for it, and we just really was talking to Jay. So until next time,
right.
we'll holla at y'all. It's us,
It's we, it's DLE.
Y'all enjoy y'all
Thanks
week,
for
man.
joining.
Yeah, come back, be safe all week, man. Don't do nothing stupid.